Harmony Springs. Sounds peaceful, right? Wrong. This town held secrets, dark secrets. The oldest story was about a cursed pebble. Legend said it brought bad luck, misery, even death. The townsfolk avoided talking about it. They feared the pebble's power. Whispers travelled like the wind, a chilling reminder of the curse's grip. No one dared to touch the pebble, not anymore. Years passed. The legend faded into the background. But the pebble remained, waiting, lurking, ready to unleash its terror once more. Billy, a curious boy of 10, loved exploring. He roamed Harmony Springs, searching for adventure. One day he stumbled upon something peculiar, a shiny black pebble. It shimmered under the afternoon sun. He picked it up. It felt strangely cold. Unaware of the danger, Billy pocketed his find. He had no idea what he had brought upon himself. The curse was about to awaken. That night, the wind howled fiercely, shaking the very foundations of the house. A storm raged outside, with lightning splitting the sky and thunder roaring like an angry beast. Inside, young Billy felt a growing sense of unease. He couldn't shake off a feeling of dread that seemed to cling to him like a shadow. His dreams were plagued with shadowy figures that loomed over him and eerie whispers that called his name, sending chills down his spine. The next morning, things took a turn for the worse. The lights flickered ominously, casting strange shadows on the walls. Objects moved on their own, sliding across the floor or toppling over without any apparent cause. Fear crept into the hearts of the townsfolk. The whispers started again, spreading like wildfire through the community. This time the whispers were laced with panic as people spoke in hushed, urgent tones. Billy's parents dismissed it as an overactive imagination, brushing off his concerns. But Billy knew better. He clutched the mysterious pebble tightly. It was behind all of this, the source of the strange occurrences that had turned his life upside down. His heart pounded in his chest like a drum, each beat echoing his growing fear and determination to uncover the truth. Section 4. Unraveling the Truth. In the heart of the night, shadows danced around the abandoned house, and the fog thickened, creating an atmosphere of dread. Driven by fear and curiosity, young Billy confided in old Maggie, the town's mysterious elder. His hands trembled as he held the stone, his eyes wide with worry. She was the town's oldest resident, her face a map of wrinkles and wisdom. Her eyes held stories of the past, and her presence commanded respect. They said she knew all the secrets, every hidden truth and forgotten tale. Her whispers carried the weight of centuries. He showed her the pebble, a small, seemingly insignificant object that held a dark power. Maggie's eyes widened as she examined it. Maggie's face contorted in horror, her expression a mix of fear and recognition. She had seen this before in the darkest of legends. "It's the cursed pebble!" she exclaimed, her voice trembling with fear. The room seemed to grow colder with her words. She told him the legend, her voice low and intense. It was a tale of betrayal, a jealous lover and a vengeful spirit trapped within the stone. The spirit, consumed by rage and sorrow, had cursed the pebble, binding its fate to the fear of those who possessed it. The pebble fed on fear, she explained, its power growing with every terrified heart it encountered. It glowed ominously in the dark. It grew stronger with every terrified heart, feeding on the very essence of fear. The more scared people were, the more powerful it became. Billy knew what he had to do. Determination filled his heart as he stared at the pebble. He had to find a way to break the curse. He had to break the curse. But how? The answer lay in the courage to face his fears and the wisdom to seek the truth. Section 5. The pebble's grip tightens. Things escalated quickly. The storm outside intensified, mirroring the turmoil in Harmony Springs. People were getting hurt, accidents, strange illnesses. The pebble's power was spiraling out of control. Billy, guided by old Maggie's knowledge, searched for a way to break the curse. He had to act fast. The town, his town, was depending on him. Time was running out. Section 6. Trapped. On a night when the storm raged with an unrelenting fury, the air was thick with an eerie silence that seemed to whisper secrets of the past. He discovered that the vengeful spirit trapped inside the pebble yearned for release. This spirit, bound by ancient curses, had been waiting for centuries, its anger growing with each passing year. It craved not only fear, but also a return to its resting place. The spirit's longing was palpable, a desperate need to find peace that had eluded it for so long. The old well at the edge of Harmony Springs. This well, shrouded in mystery and darkness, was said to be the gateway to the spirit's final resting place. Billy, clutching the icy pebble, raced towards the well. His heart pounded in his chest, each beat echoing the urgency of his mission. The wind whipped around him, urging him forward. It was as if the very elements were conspiring to help him complete his task. He could feel the spirit's desperation. It was a heavy, suffocating presence that seemed to cling to him, urging him to hurry. It was now or never. The weight of the moment pressed down on him, and he knew that failure was not an option. As he threw the pebble into the well, a blood-curdling scream pierced the night. Then silence. The storm ceased. The sudden quiet was almost as terrifying as the scream had been. The town held its breath. Was it over? The air was thick with anticipation, every resident waiting for a sign. Billy peered into the well's depths. Two eyes stared back. They were cold, unblinking, and filled with a malevolent intelligence. The curse was not broken. Instead, it seemed to have taken on a new, more sinister form. It had just found a new home. The well, once a place of hope, was now a prison for the spirit's wrath. And Billy had just trapped himself with it. The realization dawned on him slowly, a chilling understanding that he was now part of the curse's dark legacy.